Hey everyone, this is Roldy. So I'm bringing you some Master League battles that I did last night. May or may not have been intoxicated and don't really remember these battles at all, but I did really well with this team. This is my second day running this team, so I kind of know what to do with each lead. I'm running Shadow Ho-Oh in the lead. It's a 15, 14, 15. I'm running Lugia as a safe swap, 15, 14, 15, and Shiny. And my Zarude, which is a 15, 12, 12. I best buddy equipped it so it gets the breakpoint against the Dragon Breath damage of the Alpha. So let's get into these battles right away and see how it goes. So first battle is Ho-Oh against Groudon. So this is a fantastic lead. Let's see if they're running Dragon Tail or not. They're running Mud Shot. So I'm just gonna stay in here, go for Earthquake. They're gonna throw an Earthquake, I believe, which still kind of does a chunk. It's single resistant, and again, this is a Shadow Ho, so it is a little bit glossier than the regular Ho, but it hits really hard. And they go into Dialga, and I should have just gone for Brave Bird here. I go for Earthquake. Should have gone for Brave Bird because I know I'm probably going to get the shield no matter what. But guaranteed the shield there or guaranteed the KO. So that's okay too because I have shield advantage now, and I don't have to shield the first move because even a Draco does not take out Lugia. And if they go right for Draco, then you're fine because they lower their attack. So you're able to just kind of shield your way through it. Here I do shield what is a Draco, which is nice. I don't think a Sky Attack will take it out from this range. It doesn't. They aggressively switch into a Melmetal, which is fine. I'm going to go straight for Aero Blast. I can't hit any of the bubbles, as you can see. But sober or not, the flying bubbles are always a pain. So I'm going to let this go. Melmetal kind of hard counters my entire team. Sort of. It does beat my entire team. So I don't really have like a hard counter for Melmetal, but it's a team effort here. I could do probably the most damage with my Ho-Oh. Those Incinerates do tend to chunk. I'm going to go straight for Dark Pulse. I'm going to let this I decide to shield because it's probably a superpower. And actually go for Power Whip here. Not sure why. Maybe I want to do resisted damage so I can farm it down. Because whatever's in the back is going to die to a Dark Pulse anyways. But yeah. Or maybe I just didn't remember my typings at that moment, which is also a possibility. Drinking some Waterloo. Waterloo is pretty disgusting. It's probably the worst sparkling water by far. So, not a sponsor, but it's always on sale. Alright, Giratina. This is the only lead I tend to switch immediately out of. And I go straight into Lugia, and sometimes they like to stay in because Giratina technically counters Lugia, but you do start to chunk it away with the Dragon Tails. But most times I get a Melmetal that I lure out, which is fine. Same play, I just go straight for the Aero Blast every time. They shield or not, it's fine. Wow, that was really delayed response there. But luckily they shielded, so it didn't matter. Go for the Sky Attack just to get a little bit extra chip damage before I go down. But I did get a shield, which is kind of what I'm looking for, because now I can kind of two-shield my way through. This Melmetal has a lot of energy, so I definitely have to double shield here, because the Rock Slides will do a ton. I think it does like, I don't know, like 90% if not more. You do survive with a sliver of health, but the Thunder Shocks will add up as well. So there we go. I get my shield back soon, hopefully, because I do have a lot of energy. And I go for Earthquake here. Does a good chunk. Probably gonna go for Brave Bird. I can tank a Shadow Ball. So let's see. That is a Shadow Ball. It does like 70%, 65%. I should get my shield back here for the Brave Bird. I'm gonna switch directly into Zarude and see what they have to counter it. Or did I already see other Pokemon? I wasn't paying attention. Also recorded this intro various times because my QuickTime kept crashing. So let's see if we can make it through this time. And they have a Shadow Lugia, which is the reason why 2 Dark Pulses take it out. I'm not sure if that would happen with the regular Lugia. I mean, I could check the Sims, but I'll check another time. But the Shadow Lugia was nice. I have a terrible Shadow Lugia, so I'm not going to use it in the Master League. I might, maybe, we'll see. But I'm enjoying the Shadow Ho-Oh, which is a 98%. Okay, this is the worst lead, so I'm gonna switch. I don't like the big Giratina, but as you can see, Giratina, Melmetal, Giratina, Melmetal, Giratina, Melmetal, and then some other variation of the other thing. I guess they make a good core. I land the Aeroblast. I didn't get the boost. I haven't gotten the boost in a while. The boost does help. I can actually flip this. If they don't shield the Sky Attack, which they do survive, you can actually flip switch by shielding here and just Dragon Tailing down. But I guess I didn't care about switch, which maybe I should have in retrospect, because I could have, or maybe I wouldn't have. Yeah, I would have to double shield. They would have gone to this next rock slide. Aligning Zarude the Giratina would have been nice, but yeah, I think I lose this one. Yeah, I went 4-1 for 4 sets, and I got a 2-3 one of the sets. So I included 2 of the 4-1s. I worked my way back up past 2,500 again today with this team after being in the 2,200. So in 2 days, I've gotten 200 plus points with this exact team. So it's working pretty nice. I used to run it with Zarude in the lead, but now I figured Ho-Oh is a better lead, because even if you lose the lead and you stay in, you're gonna probably get shield advantage, because nobody wants to catch a Shadow Brave Bird. So it's working better as a lead, and I was seeing a lot of Dialga leads, and Zarude loses the Dialga lead. Zarude can actually beat Dialga in the 1 shield, I believe. I don't know, I beat Dialgas in the 1 and the 0. Kind of depends on having maybe like 1 or 2 Vine Whip energy lead, or just having like a little bit of energy lead. But when it's in the lead, it's just a hard loss. So it's better to not do that. But then Ho-Oh against Dialga, you do lose the lead, but you end up getting both shields. So kind of works out. I'm not sure how many Dialga leads I'm going to show here, but I did have a lot of Dialga leads. Okay, Zarude lead is very nice, easy. They switch into their own Ho-Oh. Could we be running a mirror team? I doubt it. I have not seen anyone else running this team. That's a double flyer, ABB, but running it BBA style, which is a little unorthodox, but it seems to be working. Zarude in the back. Zarude cleans up so well. Not a lot of things can hard wall Zarude. You can hit things for usually neutral or neutral or super effective. The only thing that really hard walls Zarude is Yveltal, but I haven't even seen a single Yveltal, especially because Zacian's everywhere, so people aren't really running Yveltal. So you don't really have to worry about that. Yveltal does hard wall it, but no one's really running it right now. We'll see if people run it later. But again, Zacian kind of makes it hard for people to run Yveltal now, so I think Yveltal's had its glory days are kind of over for now. Zarude Mirror, I have 15 attack and I have Best Buddy boost, so I should win every CMP tie. And go for the Power Whip. When both moves are resisted, Power Whip is better. When both moves are neutral, Power Whip is better. So just going for straight Power Whip here. I should take out the Zarude. I think one more should be enough to take it out. Let's see if they try to catch. I still have 2 shields, so this is a GG for sure. Very comfortable match here. This does take it out. I don't think they had their Zarude Best Buddy equipped, even though it did have their little ribbon on it. As the CP was in the 3700s, mine's in the 38s. And Zarude is really awesome. It's probably my favorite Pokemon running so far. I'm super happy I built it because it's just that good. It's really good and a lot of fun, and it looks cool. Cool monkey, angry monkey. All right, next battle, Groudon. Another good lead. They switch out immediately into Dialga. Again, here I'm gonna just probably go for the. I guess I'm going straight Brave Bird, just to try to get a lot of damage or a shield. Let's see if they shield. They do shield. I think I would have let that go because it's 3 to Brave Bird. You have to do 4 to the first Earthquake, and then it's 2 and 3. So here I don't have to shield the first one because the Draco does not take out Lugia. Thunder does a lot, but there's nothing that one-shot Lugia in the Master League, I believe. I don't think anything. Maybe a Rock Wrecker. I don't know, but I haven't been one-shot by anything. It does tank Draco as well. Ah, they survive. It's a Sliver. It's okay. I'm gonna get a whole Incinerate through of energy, and I'll probably get my shield back right now. Probably get to Brave Bird. So they bring in Kyogre and their entire backline. Well, I guess their lead and their back Pokemon are weak to Zarude. So Zarude is a pleasant surprise here. Let's see how much. Okay, I can't even get an excellent here. I farmed it down. Maybe that was what I was trying to do, undercharge. So I yeah, I love the extra farm. Wink. That's what I was trying to do. No, a little bit of inebriation. I couldn't even get excellent there either. So farm down is what I have to do to make up for my poor bubble spinning. Okay, 4-1 set there. Back in the 24s. Let's see the next set. Again, I did really well with this team, and the recording hasn't crashed. So I think we're going good. This is going to be the take. I haven't seen these battles yet, so let's see. This is a good lead. They're going to switch into Mewtwo. I should have switched already. I'm dumb. I got locked in now. I'm going to get hit by a Side Strike. Let's see how much it does. It does a lot. I guess I have to go for Brave Bird now. Should have definitely switched out into Zarude a long time ago. So this is part of my slow reaction time. As the night went on, the reaction times got a little slower, which just explains why I got a 2-3 at the end. I was like on a roll though, straight 4-1s, very close to 5-0s. But thankfully this thing has Shadow Ball. Togekiss, again, you want to go for Power Whip here. Does a good chip, about 25% maybe. Can't even get excellent on the grass one. It's not that hard, come on. Okay, which is fine, but now it's not looking pretty good. Huge mistake not switching out immediately when a Mewtwo came in. Let's see if I can still pull this off. I don't know. I'm gonna tank the Ancient Power. I'm gonna add Dragon Tail all the way down. Also, I think on the first set, I was running Extra Sensory on Lugia still. I didn't even notice. It took me like 3 battles before I noticed. I was like, why does everyone's animation look the same? And I was like, oh, it's my animation. And it's not Dragon Tail. But it actually worked against the Togekiss matchup. That's why it reminded me. It's, I ended up getting the boost, and it just like destroyed Togekiss with Extra Sensory. Okay, it looks like I'm still going to win this battle, but it was very poorly played. Very poorly played. Let's see. Yeah, very poorly played. I should have definitely not stayed in with the Ho-Oh in that lead, but take the match. We'll take that. That's fine. Groudon lead. Let's see how this goes. They switch out immediately. I noticed a lot of Groudons are not running. They're not running Dragon Tail right now. Well, at least if you're running in the lead, you don't really have to. If you're running it as a safe swap, you probably should. So here, I'm gonna just go for the chip damage because I kind of need help taking out this. And I catch hopefully the Rock Slide. Let's see if this is a clutch catch. It is. And the reason I did stay in there is because I really do need to chip this thing down. I need to get it in Dark Pulse range because Zarude can handle Groudon anyways. And Zarude is pretty tanky. As you can see, it can tank a superpower. And I also can tank a Draco Meteor at full health, which I encountered. I don't remember if that battle is in here, but I did encounter. Did get Draco Meteored and it survived. What the hell am I doing there? Okay, maybe my fingers are slipping. All right, so this is pretty good. I have really good answers to Groudon here. I can probably just farm up a bunch of energy, but I'm probably gonna go straight for the Arrow Blast. It looks like I'm going straight for Arrow Blast. Let's see how this goes. Fire Punch doesn't do too much. And I can't hit any of the bubbles, but luckily it's still enough. And I should be okay here. I think I'm gonna force him to throw. And if it's an Iron Head, I survive. It is an Iron Head. Man, this should be a GG. They should just let this through. I don't know if they're going to shield. Let's see. They still shield just fine. Get one more Incinerate through and 2 Dragon Tails should be enough. It should just be an Iron Head, but shielded anyways, just to be safe. And there we go. GG. All right, so I had to mute the mic so I can burp. Waterloo burps are not pleasant because it's the worst sparkling water. Not a sponsor. Waterloo, not a sponsor. Okay, terrible lead. And I get a Melmetal again. How many of these do I have to do? How many Melmetal counter swaps am I going to see? But that's okay. Again, go straight for Rock Slide. I mean, go straight for Aero Blast. Can I get all the bubbles? Let's see. Yeah, I got all the bubbles. I should be able to. I didn't get to another Sky Attack, which is interesting. Huh. Maybe because that one's best buddy boosted? I don't really know. So I'm going to farm it down. Should get my shield back here anyways. Palkia doesn't want to take a Brave Bird. Let's see. I try to switch. As you can see, nothing's happening. Hello, John Hankey. All right, there we go. I don't know who wins this, but their Alcatel is not going to do anything. And I know that was just an Alcatel. I'm going straight for... Wait. Oh, they catch on Lugia. What a nice catch. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this. Well, we'll see. Zarude might still have some play because let's see how much he Dark Pulse does. Okay. I don't think 2 take out a regular Lugia then. It does about like 45%. So I let it go. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to go for Earthquake here. I don't want to debuff myself. There's still a fighting chance. I doubt it though. That catch kind of solidified their win. And I have to let this go. I should have let that go because the Alcatel is going to do more. So actually that was a mistake. Man, at that point I pretty much felt like I lost the game. So I probably just making dumb decisions. All right. There we go. Next battle. Ho-Oh against Ho-Oh. Shadow versus non-Shadow. I have higher IV slightly, but probably both 15 attack anyways. Go for the... Oh, I was trying to catch an Earthquake, but I didn't. They're going to go for Brave Bird. Does about half. And they bring in Dialga, so that's okay. Aero Blast still does a lot to Dialga. We're going to see how much it does. I don't think they're going to shield. Come on, can we get all the bubbles? Yes, we got all the bubbles. Does a lot, as you can see. If I would get the boost, and you're looking pretty good. I get to one more Sky Attack if the game decides to work. If not, yes, okay. Here, I'm going to take Shield Advantage, or I'm going to take back Switch. Let's see. Take back Shield. I'll take Shield Advantage. This is fine. I can still get 1 Incinerate through of energy. And now I'm like at 80. I'm at 100 energy. Go straight from Brave Bird. And I'm probably going to switch out, which is no. Go for double Brave Bird. Let's see how much this does. Let's see how much it does. And it takes it out. Very nice. It has Zacian in the back, but they didn't. I mean, they still had play there, but they gave up. They got pissed. They lost the CMP tie there. All right. Metagross, very nice lead. Metagross, you kind of see a lot more now, which is actually nice because of Zacian. So Metagross is back from the grave, and I'm going to put it back in the grave with my Shadow Ho. We get a shield there, which is nice. Again, I don't really have to shield the first one, but they usually go straight for Draco, so I'm going to shield. And that was bad. I wasn't counting either, so I was not even sure how much energy they had. And I probably lost track. Clearly wasn't fully in my best playing capacity in my mind. Anyways, so we tank a Draco there barely, and we take Switch, which is nice because that's gonna guarantee us the win here. Because let's see what's in the back. Is it weak to Zacian? I mean Zarude. They decided to stay in. I could have not shielded this, but I'm not sure. Whatever's in the back is probably weak to Ho-Oh, as it looks like. And it's a Zarude. And let's see if they think they caught the Earthquake. They thought they caught the Earthquake, but I was going straight for the Brave Bird. Very nice there by Zarude. And they decided to shield as if whatever's in the, maybe if I had a Zacian in the back, they could have won that. But yeah, GG there. Is that the last battle? That was the last battle. So I hope you like these battles. This is a really fun team. I'm going to keep running it. Maybe push for experts soon. So let's see. 24-75. Yeah. I think I had one more 4-1 and a 2-3 set. So anyways, check out my podcast too. We do weekly episodes, Well Lords Podcast, and I'll see you all next year.